Welcome back. Welcome back to the road trip, Mishpachah. Families and friends, Akeem and Akatim. That's right, man. Hold up. Welcome back to the road trip, Kingdom Builders. Road trippers, right? Akeem and Akatim, brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, aunties and uncles, grandmas and grandpas, everybody in the house. Shalom and shalom, man. Peace and blessings to you and yours. Your dwelling places, your homes, right? Where you stay at, man. Your living spot, man. All praises and blessings, right? All praises to the Most High, Ahba Yahawah, man. And I was going to say also, man, shalom, peace and blessings to your homes, your dwelling places, right? Your children, your loved ones, of course, your friends and your pets. Little fur babies, man. The little fur nagas. And we love them too, man. It's family. All right, welcome back. All praise to the Most High, Ahba Yahawah, man. Bahashem Yahawashi, man. All right. Come in, man. Come here. Come here. Hey, come here. Come here. All praises to the Most High. You dip in. You understand? All praises to Yahawah. Glory to Yahawashi. Honors to the Ruach, and my love and my respect goes out to each and every single one of you Kingdom Builders. You understand that? Yasharal, right? The Kingdom of Yasharal. I'm talking to the 144K and the 1/3 remnant. That's what. That's right, man. We're not 2/3 mindset over here. We don't got a 2/3 mindset over here. There's no time for that. There's no place for that. There's no space for that. We don't do that. All right. So all pleasantries out the way. What are we doing, man? Well, we're not back in the book of Flavius Josephus this time. I knew you thought I was going to say that. you thought I was going to say that. Back in the book of Flavius Josephus, right? Nope. Right here, we're back in the book. We're just in the scrolls, man. We're back here in the Ruach, man. We're just talking, right? What's on your Ruach? And that's a project that's going to be underway pretty soon. What's on your Ruach? And shout out to brother Zakaria for that. You know what I'm saying? My brother Julian. All right. Love him, man. All praise to the Most High for that brother, man. For that op. The Most High put us together, man. For strength and righteousness, man. And truth. All right? Kingdom building activities. If you guys don't know my Ak yet, you're going to soon know him. You're going to do a joint project with me on book number 5. So you're going to get to meet Zakaria, man. You know, if you don't already know him. And a lot of y'all already out here in the Mishpachah circles. And you guys know who Zakaria is. But if you don't, well, he's a very humble, very quiet, down-to-earth fella, right? And let's just say he walks quietly but carries a big stick. You know what I mean? He's heavy in the faith. He's not really amped up all the time like I am sometimes, but I'm telling you, man, the brother is equally, like, he is my yin to my yang, right? He's the balance out, right? So he's got a lot of good stuff that the Most High is working with him. All right, all praises to the Most High, and I want y'all to enjoy listening to him and be edified by something that he's got to say too. All right, so he'll be coming out here later on this afternoon. All praises, all praises. So we're just gonna kind of get into conversation, just in some ruach, right? And there's some topics that we want to kind of just brush over, if that's all right with you. Go ahead, get something to drink. I'm gonna go ahead and get warmed up. This is just a conversation between family. All right, let's begin. So just wanted to go ahead and just talk a little bit, because so oftentimes, we hear about the enemy. We know about 83, right? But it's always good to keep that on the front of our mind, keep it refreshed. Yeah, we know about it. But sometimes, instead of worrying about the enemy outside, we need to be aware of the enemy within, right? I'm talking about the 2/3, right? Because you know what 83 looks like in your mind, which you define as 83, or Edom, or Esau, or Amalekite, or an Amalekite, right? Or Amalek. In your mind, you can easily identify those. Oh, look at that right there. That's an Edomite right there. Oh man, that's definitely a Amalekite over there. That's a Hamite. But it's hard when they are Israelites within your own camp or within your own tribes. Look like you, talk like you. All praises to the Most High, right? Giving homage. They talk like you. Akim and Akatim, right? Shalom. They give you that shalom and shalom, peace and blessings, right? They may look like you, but they're not you. And that's what's so deceiving about the 2/3. It's deceptive. So to me, the 2/3, the rebels amongst us that get purged out in the spiritual and physical wilderness of the people, of the congregation, is important, man. Yahweh deals with his house first before he cleans up anything else. He deals with his house first. So these 2/3 out here who look like you, they talk like you, but they don't have the same Ruach. To me, that's the greatest kind of an enemy. One that I cannot see. For you to find out that somebody is 2/3, it takes time. You can't walk up to somebody on day one and be like, oh, this is a 2/3 blassel right here. You can't say that. You got to test the Ruach. He says test every spirit, right? Correct. And so we got to be very mindful. Inside of us, inside of our camps, or inside of our, not camps, I don't like the word camps, but you guys got to think, when you hear the word camp, don't think like GOCC, don't think like GMS. I'm talking about like camps like ancient days of camps, right? Camp of Judah, the camp of Benjamin, camp of Levi, the houses. If I say the word house, does that make you feel better? All right. But I'm essentially saying the same thing. These camp boys have taken the word camp and made it sound like a perverted thing. No, it's not. I'm talking about the houses of Yasharallah. Right? Inside of these houses, he has chosen a remnant. He reads it, man. I'm going to read something for you. All right, get ready for this. Ezekiel chapter 6, starting at verse 6. Ezekiel chapter 6, starting at verse 6. All right, get ready for this. All right, I'm going to read this. I'm going to make a point. Ezekiel chapter 6, verse number 6, starting there, and it reads, "In all your dwelling places the cities shall be laid waste, and the high places shall be desolate, and your altars may be laid waste and made desolate, and your idols may be broken and cease, and your images may be cut down, and your works may be abolished. And the slain shall fall in the midst of you, and ye shall know that I am the Most High, Ahba Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi. Yet will I leave a remnant, that ye may have some that shall escape the sword among the nations, when ye shall be scattered through the countries. And they shall escape of you shall remember, and they that escape of you shall remember me among the nations, whither they shall be carried captives. Because I am broken with the whorish heart, with their whorish heart, which hath departed from me, and with their eyes, which go a-whoring after these idols and their idols. And they shall loathe themselves for the evils which they have committed, and all their abominations. And they shall know that I am the Most High, Ahba Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, right? And that I have not said in vain that I would do this evil unto them, not in vain. Thus saith the Most High Yahawah, smite with thine hand, and stamp with thy foot, and say, alas, for all the evil abominations of the house of Yasharal, for they shall fall by the sword, by the famine, and by the pestilence. He that is far off shall die by the pestilence, and he that is near shall fall by the sword, and he that remaineth and is besieged shall die by the famine. Thus will I accomplish my fury upon them." Right? "Then shall ye know that I am the Most High, when their slain men shall be among their idols round about their altars, upon every high hill, and in all the tops of the mountains, and under every green tree, and under every thick oak, and the place where they did offer sweet savor to their idols. So will I stretch out my hand upon them and make the land desolate, yea, more desolate than the wilderness towards Diblath, and all their habitations. And they shall know that I am the Most High, Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi. Reference Isaiah 5:25. That's the end of that. I wanted to bring that out. And the reason why I wanted to bring that out is because there's going to be a remnant. Only a remnant. Yeah, you've heard it before. Maybe the talking point has been run out in your ear, but you need to keep that in mind. It's very important. It's been stated how many times in these scrolls, how many times in this book, because it's very important for you to keep in mind that there's only a remnant. And so many Israelites out here think they got it in the bag. Automatic. Oh, it's automatic. Oh, yeah, I am definitely of the tribe of Yasharal. The tribes of Yasharal. And yeah, you probably are. But to what degree? What degree? Not all Yasharal is Yasharal. Not all Israel is Israel. You understand that? Just because you got the bloodline, just because you got the seed of Yaakov, Isaac, and Abraham, doesn't mean that you got the Ruach that's been given to you. Have you been selected? Everyone wants to hasten the return of Yahawashi, the day of the Adonai, the day of the Adonai, the day of the Most High's wrath. But to what end is it for you? To what end is it for you? So we gotta be aware of these things. Let's continue on. Let's get some more points, man. Let's bring this out. And we got to talk to Yasharal, right? We need to talk to the nation. What are you doing to build or to pave the road to the kingdom? Are you helping somebody out the bushes who kind of fell into a ditch on the side? Are you leading, guiding, and directing your loved ones? Are you trying to open somebody's eyes to the truth? Who's been having a struggle, maybe a challenge, a difficulty, trying to find the way? What are you doing? What are you doing? Right? Examine yourself. Examine yourself. Put yourself up there. Not putting yourself on high. Never exalt yourself. But I'm saying put yourself up on the board for examination. Put that light behind it. Let's see everything. Be transparent with yourself. If you're lying to yourself, you're not going to tell anybody else the truth. Let's continue on. That's right. You must examine yourself, man. Examine yourself. Right? 2 Corinthians chapter 13, starting at verse number 5, and it reads, "Examine yourselves, whether ye be in faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves, how that Yahawashi HaMashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates?" Reference 1 Corinthians 11 and 28, also Galatians 4 and 19. "But I trust that ye shall know that we are not reprobates. Now I pray to the Most High Yahawah that ye do no evil, not that we should appear approved, but that ye should do that which is honest, though we be as reprobates." We be as reprobates. We're not reprobates, but we act like as we be as reprobates. For we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth. For we are glad when we are weak, and ye are strong. And this also we wish, even your perfection. Therefore I write these things being absent, lest being present I should use sharpness, according to the power which the Most High Yahawah hath given me, to edification and not to destruction. And then we're going to finish that right there. But you see what I'm saying? Examine yourself. Nobody can do that but you and the Most High, with that Ruach indwelling within you. Right? You need to have that own personal chastisement before a brother or a righteous sister or somebody or one of these teachers got to jump on them bones. Right? If you examine yourself and be like, something doesn't really feel right about what I just digested into my spirit. Let me beseech the Most High and ask him, is this true? Is this what I should believe? How does this agree with your righteous word? And if there's a discrepancy, we need to have red flags immediately. You don't need to wait for a righteous brother to jump on you and be like, hey, man, you're walking off, man. You're going left field, Hey, Akadi, hey, you're too far right field, man. Stay on that tightrope, right in the middle, right? Right. So, yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to kind of come here and shoot some arrows at the nation. Friendly fire, yes, intentional friendly fire. I'm shooting arrows at the crowd. I'm shooting arrows at the crowd. Why? Because there's some of us out here who need to get hit. I'd rather be aggressive and attack the 2/3 than allow one of the 1/3 to fall off the righteous way and follow a 2/3 because they look like them, they sound like them. It's too easy to be deceived by one that looks like you. Let's put a stop to the madness. Let's shine some light on the situation, right? Let's start spotting these 2/3 out here. You can see them. It just takes time. You gotta learn them. You gotta watch them. You gotta watch them. Just like you tell your dog, watch him, watch him, watch him, watch him, right? Watch him, watch him. Because at face value, they seem okay, right? Watch them. And together, we'll root them out. And Yahawashi is going to purge out the rebels from among us. Reprobates. And those who transgress against him. That's what he says. Anyway, let's finish up here. This is just like a little meet and greet. That's all this is. A space between the space. All right? All praises to the Most High. I love you. That's right. But yeah, okay. All praises to the Most High, Mishpachah. Sometimes kingdom builders, road trippers, it's important to aim those arrows at the nation. We got to examine ourselves, right? 2 Chronicles 13:5. Examine yourself, whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves, and know. Know ye not your own selves how that the Most High, Yahawashi, HaMashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates. Right? How are you going to know if he's in you if you're a reprobate? How are you going to know the truth if you don't examine yourself? So this whole lesson, this little shorty right here, is just about taking a look within. We know what we're looking at out here. Some of us, most of us, we know what we're looking at out here. But do all of us know what we're looking at in here? Let's figure that out. That's important. So thank you for being here with me on this little road trip. All praises to the Most High, Ahba Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi. I love you all, man. Kingdom Builders, road trippers. Shalom, shalom, peace and blessings. And it's very road trip appropriate that while you're on the road, man, just be safe out there while you're driving to and fro, right? All right, correct. And until we meet again, until we read again, until we speak again, all right? Let the Most High guide, lead, and direct your life in the most positive of ways. All praises to Yahweh. I love you all, and I'll see you very, very soon. Yeah.
Just kind of say these things because as far as like the works that we have to do for the Most High,
Right.
we know that we're doing the right things. We're walking the right path. And so he's blessing us because that some things are visible to us right now. There's some things that we can't see.
All praises.
All praise to the Most High. And I'm noticing it because on these conversations that we've been having,
Right.
you'll bring something up, and I'm like, oh, so when you hear me say, oh, he just showed me an answer to a question that I had months ago, right?
Right.
You know, and then you're having those same type of realizations, right? You just had a realization.
It's not a coincidence, Og. It's
not a coincidence.
right.
He sent us to confirm